So I turned on this heart chakra meditation music just a while ago, and one of the comments said, "May you attract someone who speaks the same language so that you don't have to spend a lifetime translating your soul." And for some reason, that hit my heart. That hit me in a different way. So I wanted to talk about that. Yes, may you attract someone who speaks the same language as you so that you don't have to spend a lifetime translating your soul. We all know about love languages. There's many, many, many type of love languages. And I think, when there's a connection with people, especially when we're talking about romance, right? And being in a relationship of that caliber, being able to have someone who understands your soul, even if you have to go through different things or express yourself, but they understand and they know how to respond, how to communicate back with you, how to allow you to feel comfortable with what you're saying, or to comfort you so you don't feel like you have to translate yourself in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, or like you have to repeat yourself. Like, that is so key. That's so key to that whole soulmate twin flame thing that everyone wants to talk about, that everybody wants. And what kills me is that so many people claim that they've met their soulmate, but so many people that claim that, they have so many communicative issues about how one person sees it and what the other person wants, and it never is in alignment. How is that your soulmate? And granted, if someone is pretending or being, inferior to the other person, then of course it'll seem like it's your soulmate. But when you truly have someone who is for you, one of the ways that I believe you'll know is when you're expressing yourself in a very raw form. Or maybe you're telling them about something that's happened in your life. Or maybe you're expressing how you think and how your mind works and how you perceive the world. And all those deep things that have no monetary value, right? When we're thinking of things that are outside of the matrix, and you're expressing it to the person that you're with. When that person is able to overstand what you're saying, even if they have questions, even if they think differently than you, if they're able to understand you clearly and allow you to feel safe to come back and tell them more about, what else you have to say. And if you're able to do the same with them, that to me is so beautiful. It's like you can't buy that. Like there's a certain value to that's unmatched. And I think that's, at least in this way that the world is, like, you can't, everything has a dollar amount to it now. Everything has a value. Everything has a pentacle attached to it. And I think it's those situations where you can find someone who matches your frequency, not just at that moment, but soulfully, like where your soul is, not the outside. It's the inside. It's when you're talking to that person, you realize, yo, I'm talking to this person's soul. Like, I know I see their vessel, but I'm speaking to their soul, and they're speaking to mine. When you feel that connection, that's a soulmate, right? I think a lot of people, they get it confused, like, oh, I like this person, or we have things in common, or we've been through a lot. No, 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 no. The first thing you should ask yourself when you're talking to a quote unquote soulmate is, did you realize, did your mind tell you, yo, I love their soul. Like, their soul is beautiful. And I know that sounds like trippy, and I think a lot of people will kind of experience that phrase differently depending on how you think or what you call it. But honestly, think about as many people as you talk to in your life, getting to know them, dating, maybe even a friend. How many of those people have you talked to and felt like when you look in their eyes, like you're looking at yourself? That's a soulmate. It's not, it's like you see deeper It's like when you look in a mirror, and that's the best way I can put it. When you look in a mirror, when I was younger, I used to do this all the time. When you look at a mirror really close and you see yourself in it and you feel like there's something behind it, like something within you, that's your soul. And it took me years to understand that. I used to do it all the time when I was little, and I used to freak myself out. Or if you look at yourself in the mirror and you say your name, like it's like you're calling yourself. And when you talk to a person that you're soulfully connected to, it's the same feeling. You'll feel like you're looking at yourself. You'll feel like, I don't know where I know you from, but I know you. And I think you're fucking beautiful. Like, I think your soul is beautiful. I understand you. I overstand what you're saying. And I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very deep. And when you find those connections, it hits you in very strange ways. But when you find it, you just know. So when people say, is this my soulmate? Or that, like, you may have questions of like, how do you know it's a soulmate? But if you have to question it, it's not your soulmate. It's just not. You should not to overly translate yourself or try to make them understand the things that are not logical, but the things you feel. They kind of intuitively know. It's not even that they're trying, but it's like they'll know how to say certain things to you. Sometimes they're not even aware that they're doing that, but they'll know how to speak. They'll know how to respond to you. They'll know how to communicate back to you. They'll know how to change certain things so it makes sense to you as far as how they show love. Like, y'all, it's not crazy. I'm not going to call it crazy, but it's a beautiful thing. It really is. And just be mindful of who you're calling your soulmate and who you're mixing up with and stuff, child. Please be careful out here, okay? But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about how I felt. I just saw that quote and I just thought that was magnificent. I thought it was spectacular. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was gorgeous. I thought it was fucking awesome. So I thought I would just let you guys know. But yeah. Thank you for tuning into another Food for Thought. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.